Hey, what's up, William? This is Steven. Hey, man, in this video, I'm going to show you three things that you can actually start doing today to start getting ranked and outranking your competition on Google and also just getting more high quality jobs in general. Now, if by the end of this you can see that I can get that job done, you can just respond back to this email and we can chat. Or if you just want to take this information and implement it yourself, that's fine as well. So I'm just going to go ahead and jump in here. Now, the three things I'm going to be going over are content, citations, and backlinks. Now, content is pretty much everything on your front page here, really your entire website, but primarily your front page is what we're focusing on. Now, most business owners, they understand that the type of content on their homepage is important, but some are unaware or they're unsure of how much content, what type of content Google is actually looking for. Google, they usually like to see at least 1,500 words of content on these service-based industries such as yours. This gives you plenty of opportunity to add in what we call buyer intent keywords and keyword phrases. This is what people are searching for when they're searching for your services. Now, I went ahead and pulled up one of the main, these are the main competitors, but 2 Men in a Truck, their location page is right on their heels. But right now, Asheville Area Movers is number one pretty much across the board on Google here. And I plugged them into a tool here that I subscribe to called Ahrefs. This tool, it basically gives me a behind the scenes view of what Google uh, uses to actually rank websites. Okay, so AshevilleAreaMovers.com, that website, is currently being found for 118 keywords. And because of that, their website was clicked on 776 times in just the past 30 days. All right. So I went ahead and threw your website into the same tool, and you guys are currently being found for 11 keywords. And because of that, your website was clicked on 25 times. So we're going to go back over to our competitor here and we're going to click on these 118 keywords. This is going to pull up their entire list of keywords that they're currently being found for. And what we really want to pay attention to are the keywords with Asheville or whatever location you're wanting to rank for. But we're doing Asheville right now only. And the ones, if they don't have the location, they're open for nationwide, sometimes even global searches. So Asheville movers, just that term by itself was searched 510 times last month. And this website was clicked on 177 times just for that one alone, right? But there's a whole host of them down here. So let's go look and see what keywords you're being found for currently. All right, so you've got a few of them, right? And that's good. And you're actually in a decent position. So, moving companies, Asheville, 150 search volume. You got 40 clicks on that because you're in position 10. And depending on how the results page on Google is structured, that could put you on the first or second page, at the bottom of the first or the top of the second. So you don't have the majority of them, it looks like. So I would recommend you go down, like you definitely want that one right there. But go down this list and put all these on your site, right? All the ones you don't have already. And not just once, but you'd want to find out how many times Asheville Area Movers has them on their site and put some of them on more, like those really high, those ones with the high search volume. If they have it on once, you'd want to put them on twice, that type of thing. That way you're kind of dominating them when it comes to or you're beating them out when it comes to the content. Now, citations. Now, when people are searching terms like moving companies, Asheville, studies have shown that right around 45% of people searching these terms are going to be clicking on one of these businesses in this section here. This is called the Map Pack, and it has to do with your Google business profile. Now, usually you will see the reviews in here. I'm not sure what's going on today, and that's what a lot of people believe. They believe it's because of the reviews that gets you ranked in here. While that does play a factor, the main driver are what we call citations. Now, a citation is your business's name, address, and phone number on a directory online. And some examples of these directories are Yelp, Angie, White Pages, Yellow Pages. There's a ton of them. And I'm sure you guys already have quite a few, as most businesses do, but it's usually the businesses that have like between 250 to 300 citations that we see dominate the map pack here. So the good news is there's tools available that can show us what and how many citations these businesses have. So say, for example, we pull up Asheville area movers. In that tool, we see that they have 350 citations. You want to go down that list, grab every citation you don't have already. When you're at the bottom of the list, add like a 50 to 100 more, and that would put you right in here, right? And get you a piece of that 45% that's clicking in here. Now, underneath this section is what we call Google's organic search results listing. And the number one spot gets right around 40% of all the clicks. This is 45% divided in between these two, and this is 40% all by itself. And the main driver is what we call backlinks. Now, backlinks, it's essentially when there's other websites on the internet have a link on their website that when clicked, it leads back to your website. Now, Google uses this kind of like an online referral system, and the more relevant that website is, it's linking back to you, the better. And what I mean by that is, say you have like a local blog page, like a popular Asheville blog page, or even a popular industry site that's linking back to you. That's actually what's going to help push you up in Google's rankings. But since you guys are a moving company, say you have like a website like Pizza Hut linking back to you. Now, Pizza Hut's very popular, gets a lot of views, a lot of traffic, but it's not going to do you any good in Google's eyes because you guys have nothing to do with pizza, right? So I'm going to go ahead and revisit this tool. And this is our competitor again. And just to be clear, it's your backlinks. Hold on, this is loading, but I'm going to explain to you. So it's you buy your content and your specifically your keywords that Google finds you, and it's by your backlinks that they rank you, right? And this is taking forever to load, and I'm sorry about that. So we're going to see if yours loads quicker. And what I want to show you is this. There we go. So right now you currently have 45 backlinks coming from a total of 43 other websites. They call them referring domains, but it means websites. So let me refresh our competitor here. I'm sorry about that. So what we're going to look at it when our competitor loads here is we're going to look at their referring domains, because that's the websites they're getting from, and the websites are what's actually pushing power to their website and what's getting them ranked. And I don't know why this is not loading. I'm sorry. Come on. The server must be really slow, but yeah, there we go. Okay, so they have a total of 753 backlinks coming from a total of 383 other websites. So it looks like a bit of a disparity there, right? But it's more about relevance anyway. But it would take some time, but we want to go ahead and click on that 383. And this is going to list all the websites they're currently getting backlinks from. And what you'd want to do is go down this entire list. And I know it would take some time, but it would be worth it, you know. And if you match them and got backlinks from all these other websites that you don't have already, that would put you in contention for this number one spot. Now, what would really put you over the top is if you did this with like the top 3 websites, and it would take some time, but you would eventually become number one. You would take over all that traffic. Now, there's something else I did want to show you when we were looking at the keywords, and I meant to tell you this earlier. So I tallied up all these buyer intent location based keywords, and they came out to a total of 2,710 total searches. Now, for the number one spot, just in the past 30 days, this is what that turns into. So if you have a total monthly Asheville-based moving related services searches at 2,710 searches, the number one spot for related terms organically in those organic listings and in the map pack equals a total of roughly about 1,150 clicks either on their business in the map pack or their website. Now, being very conservative, say 15% of those clicks turn into calls. That's 172.5, can round up, right? 173 calls to your business or whoever was number one there, that the site there, Asheville Movers, and uh, then it depends on your close rate. I'm not sure what your close rate is, but however many of those you can close, that's how many extra you will get a month, jobs you would get a month, right? So I hope that made sense. Now, let's just recap what we went over. First thing is going to be content. You want at least 1,500 words on your homepage with the right keywords and the right amount of keywords. Second is going to be citations. You want to be in at least, I'd say, between 250 and 350 directories to really dominate the map pack. And then lastly is going to be backlinks, meaning you need more relevant websites linking back to your site. This way, this tells Google that you guys are the authority when it comes to moving companies in the Asheville area. And this is just Asheville, right? Now, like I said at the beginning, uh, you can take this information and implement it yourself, and that's fine. Or if you just want to give me a call, we can set up a discovery meeting. My name's Steven. I live right here in North Carolina, a little bit of, kind of far from you though, just outside of Fayetteville. You can give me a call at 910-551-2006 or just respond back to this email. But either way, man, I appreciate your time, William, and have a good rest of your day. Bye-bye.